Hello and welcome to Spotlight on Education. I'm Bill Habermill, Orange County Superintendent of Schools. As students return to school in the fall, we can expect more cases of the flu. This year, there's an emphasis on H1N1 virus, also known as the swine flu. Due to the pandemic nature of this virus, it is more important than ever to focus on prevention and treatment. We have an expert panel with us today who can provide advice on how to do this. Let me introduce them now. My first person I'd like to introduce is Dr. Eric Handler, the County Health Officer for Orange County Healthcare Agency. Eric, great to have you here.
It's wonderful to be here, and this topic is so important, especially with the schools open and children getting sick.
Great. To his right is Dr. Hildy Myers, Medical Director, Epidemiology and Assessment, Orange County Healthcare Agency. Dr. Myers, great to have you here.
Thank you, Bill, and it's really timely to have us here to talk about this because the situation changes frequently, so thank you for having us.
Yes, it does, and I think what you have to share will be extremely important. We also have Pam Kahn. She's a coordinator of health and wellness here at the Orange County Department of Education. Pam, nice to have you here.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. We've been working really hard at the Orange County Department of Education to get words out to schools and communities about measures to prevent and treat and keep kids healthy and in school. So this is a good opportunity to keep spreading that word.
Great. My last guest is a great friend, Dr. Mark Ecker. Mark is the superintendent of the Fountain Valley School District, and Mark has had some unique experiences with the flu already. Mark, great to have you here.
Oh, Bill, thank you very much for inviting me and this entire panel, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity to share a little bit about our own experiences with the swine flu and closing a school.
Great. So why is there so much publicity, and I mean, just when you turn on television at night, that's all you hear about, the swine flu and vaccinations and everything else. Why is this so different than the regular flu we have every year?
Well, first of all, the H1N1 has not disappeared. It still continues. And we're seeing cases and even hospitalizations and death. What's interesting about the H1N1 is that it targets younger population. We are very concerned about susceptible individuals who are, for example, pregnant, those that take care. We're recommending that people be vaccinated who care for children 6 months of age or younger. Emergency personnel are also being recommended to be vaccinated. And our concern is those with underlying medical conditions are more susceptible to serious infection once they get the H1N1.
But I think, you know, every year, Dr. Myers, we have the flu. It seems like it, you know, this fall is flu time.
Right. Well, what's different is this is a new virus, so people do not have pre-existing immunity, and the vaccines that we have had don't provide coverage. So we have many, many more people who could be infected and come down with it. And we know that when schools start up again and children come together and they spend a lot of time close together, and they have not been exposed to this virus previously, so there's a lot of opportunity for it to spread widely. So that's one thing. And then another is that the federal government is working very hard, and we're all working very hard on making a vaccine available. Unfortunately, because of the time that it takes to develop a brand new viral strain for the vaccine and the whole production, you know, we won't have that vaccine immediately. So we're going to have to focus on the near term also on good hygiene and that kind of prevention.
Pam, what is the Orange County Department of Education doing to help the schools?
Well, we have created, in collaboration with the Orange County Healthcare Agency, a school pandemic planning book. And what that book does is it's a resource for schools and districts to use, and Bill has a copy of it here, to both prepare for a pandemic influenza and to react to it when it occurs, as far as resources of help, communication aids, etc. So we've done that, and we also have a website that we posted that is updated constantly with the newest resources from the CDC, all the way local. Let's start locally. Orange County Department of Ed, Orange County Healthcare Agency, California Department of Public Health, on up to CDC and the World Health Organization. So we're constantly having that updated, which has resources for both schools and community members to know what the latest tips are, what's happening out there, and how to react and take care of yourself and your family.